murder trial of a man who's accused of killing Michael Jordan's father. Daniel Green is accused of killing James Jordan. Well, the Saints may be facing more than a team up there in Minnesota.
Yeah, you know, they're finally getting their act together on the football field, and now they may be haunted big time by something that happened off the field a few months ago. A civil lawsuit seeking at least $1 million is expected to be filed against the Saints organization, head coach Jim Mora, 2 former Saints, and 1 player still on the roster. The suit is a result of the incident at Saints training camp this summer where a woman claimed she was raped in the Saints dormitory. The Minnesota DA said there was not enough evidence to prosecute the case. The Saints are withholding comment until the civil suit is filed. There is a possibility the Saints may be served with the papers this Saturday in Minneapolis. Tulane head coach Perry Clark watching his team in action. Gerald Honeycutt from three-point land. Game high 26 tonight. Chris Cameron with the steal. And then it's going to be jam time. Cameron with 6 points tonight. Wave up, 48-29. Rayshard Allen, nice defense. Cameron leads the break. Says, hey, I might as well give it back to Allen. Check out the move. Tulane wins 94-67 over Vasta USA. Well, that looks pretty darn sweet, doesn't it? Last year's national champ, St. Aug, working on defending their title. Eugene Ederson has already signed with Arizona. He will lead the group of 8 seniors and 8 underclassmen this season. Head coach Bernard Griffith tells us about winning that national championship.
For New Orleans, you know, it brought some notoriety to the city. It brought a whole lot of notoriety to the city, especially with all the negative publicity that we've been getting over the last couple of years. So it showed that we can do something positive here also.
I expect us to win the state championship, first of all, and possibly win another mythical national championship. I mean, we have the pieces to the puzzle, and we can put it back together again.
I like to hear it. Knights will receive their national championship rings prior to tomorrow night's season opener. Channel 6 Sports will be there, and you'll see it right here tomorrow night. The best pitcher in the 90s is right there. Greg Maddux winning the Cy Young Award for an unprecedented 4th consecutive year. The icing on the cake is that for the 2nd consecutive year, he was the unanimous choice. Steve Young will be resting his arm because today he had arthroscopic surgery on that bad left shoulder. After yesterday's win over Dallas, it looks like the Niners will be able to do without Young for at least 3, possibly 4 weeks. Tomorrow night on this show, you will hear play-by-play of the Saints game like you've never heard it. Till then, we will enjoy the win over the Colts one more time with Mary Chapin Carpenter.
I feel lucky today.
There at the end, he kind of hooked it left, and that's the way it goes. It feels good for the ball to bounce our way for a change.
If he'd have hit it well, it would have gone through. The guy's a good kicker.
I feel lucky.
I think everyone went out there and played their butts off today, and that was the crowning glory for us to go out there and work as hard as we did, and then go out and win like that.
Everything we got the hard way.
It's a long season. You go through it. Things are going to happen your way. Today, you know, was one of those days where we needed to win very, very bad.
Let's hope that we've pulled completely out of the adversity and keep rolling the way we're rolling.
I take my chances. Yeah, I don't cling to remorse or regret.
I don't think that we had any team meetings specifically per se and talked about jobs. We just wanted to talk about getting the job done.
I'm a winner either way.
Fans, hey, we're giving them what they deserve, and it's fun when you win.
We have got it to a point now where we feel like we can play with anybody and go out every Sunday and win the football game.
I like the streak we're on. I think we can officially call it a streak now.
Rich Lenz and Steve Peretti doing the work on that. A couple other basketball scores. Xavier and Suno also won tonight. And yeah, another good play-by-play guy tomorrow night. So they're just lining up to grab our microphone, and they're doing a good job.
Anybody can try for this?
Anybody. Just
amateurs.
Amateurs. Just raise your hand, and you will get called upon.
All right, we're looking forward to seeing it.
All right, tomorrow night.
Okay, Bob. Well, time for a late night snack. You may have the munchies.
But these people sure don't. Find out how their hearty appetites are filling more than just their stomachs when we come back.
Open up their basketball season. Bob Alvarez is standing by live for what promises to be a special night for head coach Bernard Griffith and his team. Bob.
Yes, indeed, Rich. I'm honored to be here with the head coach of the defending national champs. And I guess what everybody wants to know from you is, after such a fine season, how do you follow this one up?
Well, we'll just show up and play each one as we go, just like we did last year. So we'll see what happens.
We have some tape. I want to roll that of last year's state championship game. If you could reflect a little bit about last year, it had to be something very special for you, your team, and the school.
Oh, it was. It was great for us and great for the players to accomplish something of that magnitude, and especially to set off something as far as New Orleans is concerned, with so much negative publicity coming out of here, for a national championship team to rise, especially with a minority group of kids stepping up and doing a great job for everybody.
Quickly, a thought or two about this year's team. How you guys looking?
Well, we'll either be real good or real bad. We're going to find out real quick.
Okay, thanks, Coach. They open up tonight against Carr. We'll have the highlights tonight at 10. Rich?
Thank you, Bob. You know, usually they are real good. Well, you wonder what Cy Young would have thought of a pitcher nicknamed the Big Unit. Today, Seattle's Randy Johnson is named the American.
Is sponsored in part by your local Lincoln Mercury dealers.
It's time to talk sports with Bob Alvarez, and the St. Aug Purple Knights are trying to do it again.
Yeah, it was nice to watch them play a little bit and talk to the head coach. And as I mentioned earlier, a lot of former players hanging around the gym tonight. So they're all to make sure that the success continues, and they got off to a good start. The defending national champs open their season tonight, St. Aug hosting Carr. Before the tip-off, the Knights had their game faces on, but they stepped up and then tried on the national championship rings. Eugene Edgerson, it's jam time. St. Aug off to an early lead, and the fans, well, they'll see a lot of that this year. Carr comes back. DeJuan Daniel with an easy lay-in, but watch the feed from Renee Ante to Travis Blackwell. St. Aug wins the final score tonight, 65-59. St. Aug grad Kerry Kittles is one of the top 5 collegiate players in the country. Today, the Villanova guard was named to the Associated Press preseason All-American team. LSU's Ronnie Henderson and Randy Livingston also received some votes. Well, the last time Chicago was in Orlando, Michael Jordan was embarrassed by a turnover late in the game, and the Bulls were eliminated from the playoffs. I doubt Jordan listening to a replay of that game, but Michael, hot early, had 22. Bulls up at the half. Late in the fourth quarter, Anthony Hardaway exploded. He hits the three. The Magic hand the Bulls their first loss of the season, final 94-88. College hoops close to home. Dillard goes to 3-0 on the year, and Suno is now 5-0. It's easy addition for the LSU Tigers. 1 game plus 1 win equals a postseason appearance. Herbert Tyler is the main man in this equation because he will start Saturday against Arkansas. The Tigers will also need a strong game from running back Kevin Falk. Now, this is it for LSU. Time to put up or shut up.
My attitude pretty much is talk is cheap. We're in a good position, and we'll find out if we're any good Saturday.
We're not talking about playing the bowl game. We're playing for a bowl game, and that just gives us more intensity, more reason to play this game with everything we have.
We'll be totally focused across the whole board, defense and offense, special teams, players that play, players that don't play. We all understand what this game means, and you can't help but be focused.
And speaking of focus, Randy Johnson focusing in and striking out a lot of guys this year. That's why he is the Cy Young Award winner. All right, if you think you'd like to call some play-by-play of a Saints home game, just give me a wave before the kickoff. Milton Crochet did, so we gave him the microphone.
Hi, I'm Milton Crochet, the 6 Sports play-by-play fan, and the score in the second quarter is 0-0. Everett in shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Everett looking. Everett, oh no! Oh, he is sacked. Justin in shotgun formation is Saints defense. Big play right here. Defense has to really dig in here. The crowd getting into it. There's the snap. He's going to be sacked. Back to about the 33-yard line, but there's a flag on the play. 8:48 to go in the second quarter. 0-0. Everett back to throw. He's looking. He throws over the middle. Oh! Complete! Tipped. Oh! Flags on the play. Sellers in the backfield. Everett hands off to Sellers. He goes up the middle to the 10. Cracks to about the 14. Pushes to the 15-yard line for a gain of 6. Hi, I'm Milton Crochet, the 6 Sports play-by-play fan. The score in the second quarter is 0-0. Hi, Sherilyn.
Nice job, Milton. The seat all tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. Well, lots of giant cats invade the Crescent City tonight.
What are they screaming about? Find out when we come. Find out.
Brought to you in part by Walmart.
It's sports time with Bob Alvarez and a sneak preview at the Bengal basketball Tigers.
They won their first game, albeit an exhibition game. It was 79-62. They beat a team from Australia, and Ronnie Henderson had 21 points. So now the ball can start rolling. You know what? A team that the Tigers will play twice, Arkansas, also played tonight, and we got our first look at the 16th ranked Hogs hosting Northeast Louisiana in the NIT preseason tournament. That freshman Derek Hood, Hogs by 13. This time Hood with the break. Another freshman on the other end, Derek Pate. It is jam time. The Hogs win it. The final score was 75-67. Hannibal Lecter. Actually, Sonics head coach George Carl. Sean Kemp had 23 points, 21 boards. Lindsey Hunter keys a 16-3 run by the Pistons. Then it's rookie Theo Ratliff on the follow, and it's jam time. He had 21 points. Pistons slammed the Sonics 94-87. Well, the team gets off to an 0-5 start. The ticket prices, a little high. The number of parking spaces, too low. It adds up to empty seats, and today the Saints